Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becky Secher. I hope you're all doing well. It's nice to be back. So good news, I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have supported me since I've started this channel. I posted my first video on this channel. When I look back, I smile and say, oh, what do I think I was doing? Anyway, I posted my first video on the 31st of July 2020. So end of this month, I'm going to be 1 year. So far, with your support, I have got just over 500 subscribers. That means a lot to me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. This channel is here to answer your questions. If you're an overseas nurse who have arrived here or who is planning to come, or you are a senior carer or auxiliary nurse who is thinking of relocating to UK and you're not sure as to what to do, drop me a comment and I will answer your questions. If it's a private issue, still drop me a comment to ask how you can contact me privately, and I'll let you know so you don't put the private thing out for everyone to see. I'm here to support you, and I'm also grateful for all your support so far and all the kind words I've been hearing from all of you in my comments. Anyway, with much ado, I need to start and go straight to the point. Now, if this is the first time you're watching my video, please do not forget to subscribe because it means a lot to me. That would motivate me to carry on. Anyway, that's just by the way. So today's video, someone has asked me to create a video about a health and care worker dependent visa, what that's all about, and a bit more information about that. Anyway, this is for you if you're already here. You've got your visa and you're coming, or you've arrived in the UK and you're thinking about, okay, what happens with my family? Do I come with them? Should I leave them there? What exactly do I need to do? So this is just brief information. I don't work for immigration. I'm a nurse. So I just go around researching for the information and then I give it to you. I also add links to the description of all my videos. So if you want to read more or know more, just go on the link and then you can read yourselves. I have made a list. So if I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking on the notes that I've created. So let's start to talk about the health and care worker dependent visa. So your spouse and children can apply to join you and stay with you in the UK as your dependent if they are eligible. Now, if we are talking about dependent, what relationship are we talking about? So a dependent should be a husband, wife, or a civil partner, or an unmarried partner. A child under 18 years old, including if born in the UK whilst you're already staying here. A child of 18 years if currently in the UK already as your dependent. You need to provide evidence of this relationship to your partner or to your child. So you need to prove for your partner, you need to prove that you are in a civil partnership or marriage which is recognized in the UK. You must also prove that you've been living together in a relationship for at least 2 years when you apply for your visa. Your child, if under 16 or over, they must live with you unless they're in a boarding school or college or in a university. They must not be married. They must not be in a civil partnership. They must not have children of their own. So you must also be financially supporting them, or you must show that you're going to be financially supporting them. If your child lives with you, you must provide evidence of their address. So you need something like bank statement, credit card if they have one, driver's license if they have one, NHS registration document, or an official letter from a college of or university. That is if they are living with you in the UK. Because overseas, most of our children, we don't apply for driver's license for them when they're 16 or 18. I didn't have one anyway. I finished university and I was working before I got my driver's license back home in Ghana. So another requirement is money. So for your dependents, you need to show, or it is required that your dependents are to be supporting themselves, or you must be supporting them. As I said before, you must have a certain amount of money available to support them, or they must have that money available to support themselves while they are in the UK. Because what the UK government doesn't want is that if they give you this visa, they don't want you to come bring your dependents and be dependent on the state or the benefit system. Because the visa that we get from overseas professionals, it does say we have no recourse to public funds, so we are not eligible for any public funds except what we earn from our salaries. Now, you or your partner or child would need this. You need to listen. So you need £285 for your partner to show you support them whilst he's here, at least for a month, I would say. £315 for one child, and £200 for each additional child. For example, if you're bringing a child and your partner to come with you, you need about £600 to show you can support them whilst they are here with you. You also need to have at least £1,270 available in your account to support yourself and for your own application. That is required. When you're doing your own application, you need to have at least £1,270 in your account to show. You or your partner or child must have the money available for at least 28 days in a row. So you should have the money in your account for 28 days in a row, and must be within 31 days of you or your partner applying for your visa. You need to show proof of this when you apply. So this proof should be by bank statement, unless you have been in the UK with a valid visa for at least 12 months. That is different. Or unless, of course, your employer can cover you and your family's cost during your first month stay in the UK. If your employer says we would be able to cover the cost of you and your partner's first month stay in the UK, they must confirm this on your certificate of sponsorship. It's very important. If you're applying from overseas, they must apply online as your dependent and your child and husband. It should be a separate application for each family member, and then they would need to pay an application fee depending on the duration of their visa. If it is up to 3 years, you're paying about £232 per person. Any visa for more than 3 years, you need to pay, or it costs about £464 per person. They would need your application number on their application. Also, just to say, if you're bringing a husband or wife or an unmarried partner, you must be careful. You must be very sure this person is the one, because people have brought husbands, people have brought wives, and the relationship broke, or they run away from wife or an unmarried partner. I know relationships can break wherever you are in the world, regardless of what your situation. However, it is difficult. You've brought someone over. It could be the man, it could be the woman, and then they walk away from you. Yes, there are things you can do to cancel their visa if you want to. Anyway, I'm not giving you ideas, but I just want to say, just be careful who you bring with you. Now, when they're applying, they may have, or they will definitely have, their fingerprints taken and a photograph taken to help with their biometric residence permit. Sometimes some people are required to come for an interview before they get the visa. When do they get a decision? A decision is made usually it can take up to 3 weeks for a decision for them to get a decision after the application. Please note also, People think that when they give birth to children in the UK, automatically the kids become British citizens. No, it doesn't work like that. So when you give birth whilst you're staying in the UK on health and care worker visa, your child doesn't automatically have UK citizenship. You can apply for a dependent visa for your baby. What you need is your UK, the baby's UK birth certificate. To apply for a dependent visa, you will need to create a passport for them. It won't be British passport. You create a passport from your home origin or your country of birth. However, so when you come in and you've stayed in the UK on your work visa for 5 years, you will be eligible to apply for indefinite leave to remain in the UK. So when you apply for indefinite leave to remain in the UK 5 years, so in the 6th year, so after you have worked in the UK for 6 years, then you can apply for the citizenship. And when you apply for the citizenship, then your dependent will then also get a UK citizenship. So basically, so in my situation, someone would be asking, is it advisable to bring my family when I'm coming? Personally, I wouldn't, because you need a lot of money to settle in this country. So the best thing I would suggest or advise, personal advice, it depends on what you want, is that come on your own, start life, start working, start earning, do your OSCE, get your nursing registration, get accommodation, look around and see schools and all that, especially if you have children. And then I would say it can take up to 1 year for you to do all these things. Then you can apply for your family to join you. But it depends, everybody's situation is different. So you do what you feel is best for you. Personally, I did it the way I said. I came on my own. I started. After 1 year, my dependent joined me. Anyway, this month of July, I have a lot of surprises coming. So stick around, share my video. Each of you should get me 1 extra subscriber. I'm just joking. Yes, if you do, I'll appreciate it. So keep watching. Look after yourselves. Take good care of yourselves. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next weekend. Bye bye.